Hey guys, so this is my UFO game. I'm going to explain all the game assets. Under pickups, we have all the meteorites. The UFO is the player. It's right here, right in front of the camera. Under canvas, I have the win text and the count text. And then under environment, I have the background, which is this tile platform you see behind all the pieces. I'm going to go ahead and play the game. So I did it a little bit different. I created a separate script to rotate the UFO because I thought it might look cool just because it's a UFO. Go ahead and collect all the pieces. So as I'm collecting the pieces, you'll notice that in the top left corner of the screen, it's counting all the gems or meteorites that I collect. So I'm going to collect all of them. I'm going to collect the last one. It says 8 and it says you win. So I'm going to go ahead and explain the scripts for the game. I'll start off with the rotate pickups script. So this is what I use to rotate all the pickup pieces. Transform rotate at start. The game will go ahead and rotate the pickup pieces as a vector 3 movement along the Z axis only, because then it would be kind of, since it's 2D object, it would flip around like a coin, and I didn't want that. Now I went ahead and I used the exact same script to rotate the UFO basically, and just assign it as a new component to the UFO. So you'll see it's pretty similar to the other script. Next, I'll show you the camera control script. So this just shows that the camera is connected to the player, in the sense that it'll transform the position of the camera according to the position of the player. So here goes this the script for controlling the player. The number of items, I set it to 8 because that's the max number of gems or meteorites that I put in my game. This is the start. So at the start function at the beginning of the game, you can see that it's getting the origin component, which is the player. It's setting the count of the number of objects that I've collected to 0. And the win text is set to blank. During each frame update or fixed update, the game is getting my input of the up, down, left, right arrow keys, and it's then converting that input into the X, Y axis movement, which is horizontal and vertical here, and that is a vector 2 movement. Lastly, I set an on trigger with the collider 2D objects, which are the pickups, so that when my UFO player collides with the pickups, the game recognizes that as a collision, and it then sets the game object, the pickups, to false, so that they disappear, or they give the illusion that they're disappearing. And after each item that I pick up or collide with, it's setting the count, which will be equal to whatever the count was plus 1, so that counts up to 8 once I continue collecting objects. And when the count reaches to the number of items, which I had set to 8, it will then redisplay the text "you win." That was it. That was my UFO game. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day and a blessed week.